We're playing the Forgotten City today. I heard it was a Skyrim mod, but they released it into a full game. So we played the Forgotten City today. I heard it was a Skyrim mod that they turned into a full game. It's on Game Pass again. You're deeply grateful. Ah! Not brute force. Face the city is in your hands. Oh.
Hey, you're alive.
I'm
when
alive.
I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID. A phone,
You went through my
maybe?
wallet?
I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change.
Give me back my money now, bitch!
Wanna tell me who you are?
First of all, give me back my money, bitch. What the fuck? Sure, female. Have to be white, I'm sorry. Relish. Yep, my name is Relish.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
Yeah, I was
What's the last thing you remember?
ancient covert mission. Run from the law. Searching for ancient ruins. Oh, so you pick your years of studying history gave you occasional insights. You have military issued firearm, but only 10 bullets to use them. And no way to get more. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet. You're 25% faster when sprinting. Increased pain threshold, making 50% chance to take down. Yes.
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been given a second chance. Which is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask.
Money, please.
There are some ruins just behind you.
Money, ruins?
Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out.
Al Cappuccino.
I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him.
What?
If
Go
you
and
can
find
do
Al
that,
Cappuccino?
I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh,
Yes.
of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Where's my wallet? Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Italy, but you're speaking English?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you. All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded
Karen,
pushy. It's
not
just
helping
that
you.
I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself.
Yep.
My name's Karen.
Not helping you, sorry. All those Karen memes have really ruined that name!
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have
Karen
bigger
memes!
problems, like finding Al.
Finding Al. Al Cappuccino.
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Once you find him, that is.
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
What about a phone?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
So we're grave robbing then.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Al is a second thought. First of all, the jewels.
My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
A flashlight. Cool. Robot inspect. Karen must have used it. How do I flashlight? How do I flashlight? How do I flashlight? Journal and inventory. Why? Denoris. How do I? There we go. On a mission. In Italy, finding some priceless ancient artifacts. Baba da boopy. I'm gonna find the tomato sauce. Look at that waterfall, it looks so shit. What kind of waterfall have we got here, son? Whoa! Can I jump? Beers jump, okay. There were your flashlight, okay. Full of worn hiking clothes, empty food packet.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground.
Yeah, is there any collectibles?
Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city."
Ah! Shit! I wanted that chalice!
Step forth and be judged. The virtuous
I've already
shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise.
been
The
judged.
wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time?
Uh-oh.
Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation. Or a warning. Al Worth.
Everybody's gold. Gold. Who the fuck? If only I could read Latin. Ah, Latin. The most pointless language. Who's this lad? Mid-stride. This is some, like, Medusa level bullshit. Okay, open up. Ding dong, bitch. Where's my gold? I thought I was the wicked. Begging for a life. You can't scare me, bitch. What are these statues? Can I just, like, take these people with me? What if I come back here with, like, a big digger and a crane and just lift all these guys out and then smelt them all down? That raises a question. Are these guys, like, covered in gold? Or are these, like, still inside them? Like, if I chip them away, am I still going to find bones? Or are they solid gold? I want to know this question before I start smelting them down. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. What's up there, woman? Is it dragons? Fucking, wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that even possible? Right. Let's get you down, bitch.
To whoever is this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did.
What?
I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles.
A lifetime?
For a way out.
Oh, was that possible?
The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are
No
only
way
two
back.
options.
You just
Death.
Climb up the fucking wall?
That godforsaken doorway into the past.
Into the past.
I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
How do I kill myself? Doorway to the past. This sounds like I'm knocking things around like in Skyrim. And who's this? Begging his gods for mercy. How have we came through here then? Uh-oh! Whoa! It's fucking Doctor Who! Hey guys, I'm from the future. What's up? How you doing?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm from the future. I'm Relish.
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
I'm Relish, and I'm from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit...
Get me that DeLorean, bitch!
Not right in the head?
Yes, I'm fucking
right,
mental!
Everyone's welcome here. We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC.
You see.
Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from, exactly?
Is this before or after Christ?
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year.
Cultists?
Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry.
Excuse
with
me,
them.
cultists?
Even down here.
Well, I consider them cultists too, let's be friends.
Keep it to yourself. But
Christianity has done
most
nothing
folk
positive
seem
for this
a bit
world.
confused when they get here, but you
Hey, but at
seem
least we get to
very
get smashed.
lost, and in more ways than
The blood of Christ.
So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws.
Not laws, law.
There's one.
There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Am I coming? No thanks.
Look, you seem like you might need a little extra.
You
help.
calling me slow?
I'd feel a lot more comfortable if I showed you the way. All right, friend, suit yourself. Just don't do anything too reckless till you've spoken with Magistrate Sentius in his villa down there.
His villa?
See you around.
Yeah. I want to look around some more. Skip his tour. How I get to the future. Bah, 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 bah. Can I go up there? Oh, you can go anywhere. This is Rome, after all. You can go anywhere in Rome. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
And the tree you grasp at eludes you.
Hello?
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls.
Yeah?
But it does not notice the crowds that come.
You know. What do you know?
The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
I don't even know what the rule is.
They never do.
Okay. You know where?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Okay. Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Oh, okay.
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Oh. Turn back around, bitch. I'm not done.
Just as the ocean accepts
Yes,
the
I
river,
got it.
The bloodless shadows sum the house of the ruler of the depths.
Fair enough.
The newly arrived
I don't even know who she is. Who are I?
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
Hello?
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Listen, you're in a world of your own, aren't you?
We call them crack addicts in the future. Hard at work on a prototype zipline. What year is this?
Beautiful.
These carrots are purple. Murred and orange cake. Yeah, I know how the story goes.
Oh, you're here.
I'm not eating no purple carrots,
Decided to
bitch!
visit.
Sorry.
I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
My
Oh,
name is
my
Relish,
goodness.
and I'm from the
I've never seen
future.
Your skin is so beautiful.
My
And
skin?
your clothes are so exotic.
My skin is erotic. No, exotic. You're charming as you are beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
Strong is my middle name.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can
Hello,
at least do
Mr.
business.
Gertzler.
So, what brings you to my tavern? All
Nah.
right, see ya.
No. No.
You stay away from my money.
From my money? Where is it? I want it. Money. Goddess of strategy. Where is your money? Okay. Thank you, Girth. Brass has been polished into a mirror which should be used for applying makeup. Key to his chest. Steal item. Cool.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Run. What? Lol. We'll go back to the portal. Who the fuck are you? I wanted money. Who the fuck are you? Oh. Wow! I wanted to steal. Hello, I'm back.
Salve, friend. I'm Galer. I don't? Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Hey! Zipline.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be... And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. But don't worry. All right.
I haven't walked yet. I haven't even walked yet. I didn't even know who this lad is. I just stole a key and then he came out of the woodwork. It was like, oh, follow him quickly. It's like, oh, okay. Okay. Is this his villa? I'm gonna actually talk to him now. Where is he? I should have taken the tour, goddammit.
Hello?
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 Gold? You mean... treasure?
Treasure! Hang on.
Bye-bye.
Golden rule. Ah! So they mean gold literally. I did not do it. Bye-bye Orbiton T Ilub. Perfect. T told be a little.
You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon.
Has he?
You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
The golden rule. Wait, who are you?
Fabia, but now's not the time.
Okay.
Are you going to help or not?
Yeah, sure, I'll help.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. Hear what? what? We don't have time for this. I have to go. Ugh.
Why is my thing frozen? Oh, I have to watch her running
The
away.
shrine is collapsing.
Classic. Roman baths. You know what? Photo mode. Whoa! Whoa! I could go literally anywhere. Oh. The visual style. Whoa! Whoa! It looks like shit. Fabiano! How do I?
Why did you have to go in there?
I have a torch from the future.
I can't believe she's dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me.
Okay. Where the fuck is this guy's villa? Just wandering around talking to people. How do I... Up, down. Historical old film.
Fresh meat, huh?
Greetings, citizen.
What?
My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to...
Why you look all Fallout-y?
Follow me, please.
Okay.
Follow me.
Pixel.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse.
Yep.
The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Okay. Hello!
Are they? We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Relish.
A curious name to match a curious accent.
Relish.
But I digress.
What?
Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you?
Yeah.
A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin? Nor could I until I came here.
Yeah.
But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying.
Hey.
If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Yeah, I figured that one
You
out,
see,
son.
the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions.
Many shall
warning,
suffer for the sins
the
of
many
one.
shall suffer for the sins of the one. From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up.
Yep.
And now it seems that day is finally here.
Yep.
All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away. An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome.
Okay.
It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries. Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world.
Yep.
Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on.
Yeah.
No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
That's right, Slapped.
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
Exactly.
Of course. But with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands. You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that. Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I will keep keeping a close eye on them.
Sorry.
You mean you couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here? How strange.
Yep.
But the gods are active here. and their temples and shrines hum with power like nowhere else in the Empire. Perhaps when Proserpina brought you here, she planted the seed of Latin in your mind so that you could better serve her.
Awesome.
Indeed. If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Sure, why not?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Nope.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable.
Yep.
Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
You're all dead.
I have imagined our downfall 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
I wanted to smelt you all down into gold, and then forge you into little gold coins. That's what I saw 2,000 years in the future.
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future? Ah, I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
Sure.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Yeah. As soon as I steal the key.
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. You have any suspect?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Okay. How do I know?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance.
Yeah.
What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Fair point.
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
What happened? This big ass fart.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness
happens
risk
all the
destabilizing
time.
the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
That's all the questions I had. Thank you, Magistrate.
So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
It was me. I did it.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Alright.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Okay. Let's go. Question. Oh, why is question? Okay. Huh. Well, I can't do that because she's dead. She died on my way over here. Okay. I like how it has a little summary there as well, so I don't have to read the full thing. That is very nice. Very nice of you. Unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation. Having slaves is immoral unless you put them in prison.
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Why am I here? You brought me here, bitch.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Yes.
A new face, Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I am Quatia. To what do I owe
I'm gonna steal your things and turn you all into gold.
It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Who's allowed to
All
vote?
of the
Not
male
women.
citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're run.
Women.
That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but fair and independent, but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election. By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
Your best behavior, I trust.
Okay.
Certainly.
I'll be gone now, thank
See you
you.
again soon,
Bye-bye.
I hope.
I guess it does a lot of talking.
Keeping an
I
eye
wish I
on
could
things,
punch
Horatius?
people.
As always, priestess.
Any news about some...
Shrine of Apollo. Hey! How you doing, son? Oh, can I move him? I moved him a little bit. Can I pickpocket?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Sylphium, but that Culus cumbulatus decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She just slipped away.
Uh-oh.
No, now it's fine. I can't afford to wander here. And I need the distraction.
Distraction?
What's on your mind?
Not a really good game to stream. I thought it would be, you know.
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but
I'm going
No,
crazy.
That is definitely not normal.
They're whispering to
There
me.
was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad.
Hang on a sec.
Anything about what?
Oh. I'll be going now.
Well,
Bye-bye.
Come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night, I'll do what I can.
No items. Can I have a weapon? I want to punch people. Loaf of bread. Save, yep. I get some loaf of bread. Cool. Oh shit! I still got the key! Cool! So you can steal things and then take them with. I thought it takes it away. So I still got the key. That's awesome.
How'd you do?
Let's see if I could go back and have a look then. Where did I come from? Down here? Oh. Hey, money! That's money, bitch. Which the author makes the case against the existence of the Golden Rule. Somebody is going to test the theory. I've got to break the Golden Rule. Minted fish. Ugh. What am I from? Fucking Sweden. Hey, can you move out the way? I want to get in that door. There's stuff in there. There's a skeleton. Please move. I wish I had a smelting device now. I could smelt it down. I can hear you.
Cerberus.
Hey, baby! You're on the float with me again.
And lets out his threefold graying.
Lydia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Not the powder from there, but...
Oh, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit.
Hey, baby!
I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you,
My
I
nose
was
is fucking horrible.
intrigued. You're not like any Roman woman I've ever seen.
Yep.
Your skin is so beautiful, and your clothes are so exotic. What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny. I take back what I said. Let's just forget that ever happened. So to know,
Interesting gossip.
for 10 denarii.
10
Have you
denarii.
met Livia? She used to do my hair until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair. I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate, with entertainment and everything. Can't wait to find out what it is. Whatever you like. Certainly, for 10 denarii. There used to be a midwife here, Naevia.
And just see if we get all the gossip in one.
Mad as a Maenad. Said she could hear the statues whispering to her. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Fortunately for us, she locked herself in the palace weeks ago and hasn't been seen since. Good riddance.
So it's gonna give you a few little hints on what to do.
Scintilla, the magistrate's youngest daughter. Wait, how can we trust him to govern a city if he can't even protect his own daughter? I heard Dacius has been offering a lot of money for a bone. Of course, Sentius banned all weapons in the city, so I can't help but wonder what he's up to. Have you seen the way Rufius walks around staring at all the statues? He says he's afraid they're going to spring to life. But then, why does he have a collection of them in his room?
Uh-oh.
I hear Galerius has a thing for Equitia, but of course she's a Vestal priestess. If she sleeps with him, the magistrate will have to bury her alive. Why do silly boys always want what they can't have? I hear there are blasphemous cultists walking among us. You know, the ones that lit the fire. Some even say they have
Christians! Goddamn cultists!
I've already told you everything I know, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, normally I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want.
I'll ask you about an escape from the city.
I guess that went right over your head. Never mind.
Thought you said you weren't interested in me, bitch.
Fact, I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you...
1,000?!
Is it worth? Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business.
Good
now,
business.
Do you want it or not?
I don't know, this
if I
is a
took
scam.
your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I?
Ah.
I have no interest in doing that.
Ah.
Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again. Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus is...
Can I just take out infinite loans and then just spend all the money? Just steal something and then go back in time again?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that, as the saying. Ugh, let it go.
Nothing's gonna happen.
All right.
Alright, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bitch. Right, I stole her key, so where's her chest? Maybe if I steal and then...
So exotic.
Time to go, bitch!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I'm gonna get in here again. Hey! Don't you shoot me. Don't just shoot me! I wanna go back in time. Ouch. Go! Got my money back with the information. Fuck you all! Fuck you all! Fuck you all! Fuck you all! My health not regen? Maybe it'll regen slowly.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? Of course. Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius' daughter, went missing a few weeks back.
Control batteries are low again? Ah, fuck.
If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me.
What do you think about the election?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life. Oh, I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know? Well,
what's your
it's
story,
a long
stranger?
one, kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
What time?
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. Sprinted so fast I almost threw up. But by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions.
Oh, wankers.
My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These Legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. It still burns whenever I think about it. Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans.
We're tons.
Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I've never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place and started my life over again.
That fucking bitch.
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or So I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he gets the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right?
What a
so,
bitch.
it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began.
What a cunt!
Don't you worry.
I'm gonna march right up to his villa and give him a piece of my fucking mind.
Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
We'll see.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
I'm going now.
Right. See you around.
It's up here. Can I go up here? No. Oh yes, I can. Awesome. What happens if I kill myself? I know everyone needs my fucking help. Ah! Right, let's save and then kill myself and see what happens. Okay. Let's go! Huh. Okay. You bitch. Well, how do I see the guy who... Oh, he was here, but he's not here anymore. Is it just everybody else, like, it sort of stacks up, I guess? What was it, up here? I can't remember which way it was. I think this was it. Oh! My controller has disconnected. Uh-oh! Give me 2 seconds. I just changed these batteries today as well. Fucking hell. Hang on 2 seconds, I'll get a... Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Say I gotta drink and see how you're not allowed to be under the influence on Twitch. So if Twitch comes knocking at my door, it's Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Not a drop of alcohol in sight. Come on, turn on, you bitch. Maybe if I swap the batteries around. Come on, like, these batteries, like, they work. I know they work. They worked for ages. Come on. Well, these ones flat as well. Jesus Christ. Maybe if I just rub it a bit. Fucking hell. Bubbly. These are not charged at all. Oh no, the are charged. Oh no, they're not charged. It's just this one's being a bitch. Come on. The only thing is I don't have a play-in charge kit. I'm sick of this spinning around. I'll put my batteries I had on in earlier. They'll be charging for a few hours. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Pepsi no, it was Coca-Cola. It was very nice. Nothing good will come of it. Arrow? Hey, got some arrows. Got some arrows. I'm gonna shoot some cunts in the face. Can I shoot the statues? Really, just can't. What's this? More dinero. Not stealing. Not stealing. Not stealing. Can I go down there? That looks like a way out down there, but I can't. There's a wall. I have loads of money. I'm practically rich. Well, they said I've got a lot of money. Oh, look at this guy and his big ball. Hey, dude. I like your big ball, mate. What's this? Oh. Locked. Okay. It sounds like magic music. Disneyland magic music. Oh, hello.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia.
Octavia?
Welcome to life under the golden rule.
She's an octopus!
Ghastly things. How are you faring so far?
Sorry, I don't speak to octopuses. Feeling a bit on the edge.
Ah,
wink,
another
wink.
stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night, contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the Golden Rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
What is your story? Do you know a way out?
I'm afraid not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out.
Oh,
I don't put a lot of stock in such rumours, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it, I suppose. If that doesn't work, then I suppose we'll
escape from here and live a life
decide our fate.
in Rome in its heyday. Of course, it would fucking smell, but you know, try and tell me a time in the past which wouldn't fucking smell. I think this is like the cleanest time period that we've ever lived in, to be honest.
I hope it works out.
Because all these people, you don't realise, but they only wash like once a year or something, so they must fucking smell.
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labour for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose. Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge.
Sorry.
We were among the fortunate.
Feeling a bit ill.
Coins per passage, but unfortunately,
I haven't got COVID though. Fuck that shit. Double jabbed.
Before we could depart, a scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water rising up to hit my cheekbone.
Cheekbone?
I woke up by the river.
She's only got
near
one
that
cheek.
shrine, and stumbled across this place. Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
God's plan. God?
Oh yes, of course. A slip of the tongue.
She's a filthy cultist!
If you like. The many shall suffer for the
She's a
sins
filthy Christian cultist.
Words a lot. I'd like to think that if we will love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin, and that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
Depends which sin, love. I mean, if there's a buffer on the go, like, I'm gonna be a slaughtered gluttony for the day.
You don't think that's a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
Fair point.
If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of
divine
intervention.
Yo, you're looking at the divine intervention. Good to be some intervention, alright.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here. Things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were executions. It was horrible.
If you could say.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
She's a Christian executor!
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. 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 Oh, P.S., what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
Suicide is a sin.
Idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Suicide is a sin.
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I'll do that.
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius.
Okay.
Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
I'm alright.
I don't know, but it's a crime for slaves to take their own lives. And a debt bondsman isn't far off.
It's a crime for debts to take her alive.
Thank you. And please,
choose your words.
Choose your words carefully.
Go ahead then, go ahead. Like, as soon as I click that, it'll just be...
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
No.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage.
Debt
I'll
bondage.
Be stuck slaving away.
Does that involve
like,
a strap, a rubber strap made out of gold?
Out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord, that poor lamb. Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it, it isn't mine. That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Jesus Christ. Oh, look, there's a hole down there! Follow him? Oh, okay, the voices told me to.
And now... Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
Yes.
That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well,
I've got alcohol in it.
Have you risked life and
I don't care.
Silly?
Oh no, sorry. I haven't got alcohol. It's Coca-Cola. Twitch, don't ban me. It's Coca-Cola. Failing that, it's shandy. You can't get drunk off a shandy, mate. Come on. Who said you was getting drunk? Shut up.
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today. I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny. By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule. It's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie? The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real? Nonsense! There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
I'm reliving Groundhog Day. I relive the same day over and over and over again. The Golden Rule was broken each time. Even if I can prove it, I'm right, and then accepting it will avert disaster.
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theatre? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself? You can't know, can you? I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish. What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer. Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read, as if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down. True, but that is simply because you are mistaken. You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants?
It's real, goddammit! It's real to me!
Here together, for better or worse.
Golden Rule's real to me, goddammit! And once I get in the future, it'll get fucking smelted down into fucking golden crowns and wedding rings. So fuck you all.
I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Can I punch you in the face? Goddamn rich people. Let's see.
Still here?
Yep. Fuck you. I'm not going anywhere. I am not trespassing because I don't live anywhere. Fuck you all. Daily prayer is protection. Well, I mean, there is a god in this universe, so why am I laughing? It's already confirmed that there is a god. Soot and water. Ooh, the back of my controller's all sticky now. It's like it's got like Christmas music. I can't get in. I can't get out.
Magistrate.
Just go out through the front door. I can't fucking go out through the front door. Oh.
I make this a solemn promise to you, citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. And you again. What is it now?
I can't get out of your house.
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together. I trust you. Through the door.
There's a key just beside it, okay. Haha! I got his key. I'm gonna go and speak to the stranger upstairs. Fear not, stranger. I am here and living the same day over and 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 over. Hello? What's your name?
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Where'd you get your valuables? Stick them up.
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you looking
My
at me?
marital affairs are no concern of yours. thank you very much.
Excuse me?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange women in private.
Yep.
Preferably the way you came in, by which I mean, please.
The way I came in! Okay, flies upwards.
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave. Finally! This is outrageous.
What's up? This is outrageous. This is contagious. He's got 2,000. I got a plan.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Open. Ah! Save me! Fuck you! I'm rich, I tell ya! Rich! Fuck you all, fuck you all, fuck you all, fuck you all, fuck you all. Now I'm gonna pay for that way out. Pay for the information. And see what happens. Hey, what's up?
Salve. No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you,
I'll see if I can do the tour this time.
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me. It's 807. Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name, horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, you see, live by our... Not laws, law. That it's kind of... But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him. So then, follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice
taking the actual, well, I'm rich and I've got like 2,000 coins on me.
Missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your pretty new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking her to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it.
That was a nice Coca-Cola.
It's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Ah, that one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh.
Down the right, what this way?
Ah, don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo.
Oh.
Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now. All right.
What is it, citizen? He's one of the better commanders I've ever had. That's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's what... All right.
Okay,
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
I'm gonna see if I can buy that way out with the money that I stole. Oh! Streaming, we'll see. Where's my... Oh, look at all that money! Cool. All the stolen money. Pardon me.
Cerberus lifts his dribble head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Listen, you're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Thanks, Thomas. Jesus, this place is fucking huge.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too... You're not like any... Why? Just because I'm a woman? I take back what I said. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink. Straight to business. As a matter of... I'm happy to tell you all about it, but... So... I'm impressed. Didn't take you long to gather quite the little fortune. And now
I stole it.
End of the bargain. Here is your way out. This is hemlock. Drink this and your life will be over in no time. Because the only way out of here is death.
At least I got it, though.
Congratulations on your purchase. Sorry, a deal's a deal. No refunds. I offered to sell you a way out, and I did. It's death. There's nothing illegal about that. And I should know. This isn't exactly the first time I've made this deal, and it won't be the last. There's a reason everyone else who bought my way out has kept it quiet. And it's that they didn't want everyone else to know just how foolish they'd been. Do you?
Yes.
And break the golden rule? You might be a little slow, but I don't think you're that slow. Oh, I think it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
Cunt.
I love your clothes. So exotic. You stay away from my money.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Out of my way!
Trigger the goal. But not loads of people haven't even. Steal 2,000 coins after them. I'm a little fucking kleptomaniac, aren't I? What? The game tells me not to steal. I want to steal automatically. You know? Come on, magistrate. Whee!
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not can't have you disrespecting. But listen, you seem very lost, and in more ways than live by our law. All right, friend, suit yourself. Just don't.
Can I? How do I? Why? How do I use? Ah! That was fucking awesome. Hello?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Hello, Rufius.
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us? No. I'll tell you this much. I hate the...
I lived through a pandemic.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just...
Classic modern jokes.
We're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues... Of course I am. Can't talk long. Family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. Because we're all in grave danger. Same way as... Magistrate made me... If you were dealing with what I am... None of your business. Introiti ipsam commensura. If we have... If I did, do you think we'd... Whatever.
I want to get that bitch to taste her own medicine. Oh, I've got a little scroll here. It says you've stolen.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Why is that going on and off?
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you? Ah, you're here, and you're not. How dare you? Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder. Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
You, Sisyphus, just as the ocean accepts, but it does not.
Bye-bye. So far, I haven't done anything. I've got some arrowheads, though, so I want to shoot people. It's a dick! This is your final warning, sinner. She will guide you. Who? What, the priest? Who the fuck is Rufius? I don't even know. Oh, I can't steal it. I don't need any more money now. Fucking hundreds. I mean thousands. Oh! Oh! Monkey! Oh. Something down here. Just exploring now. Ooh. Oh, this looks nice. Hey, it's a goat. Feel like as soon as this game, it's like it's going to teach you about being a good person and not stealing. Instantly turned into Mr. Steely from Rick and Morty. We're going to steal a couple of household objects, starting with money and keys. Find me. Yep. Right.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see? She needs the resin of a plant called sniffing, but that Culus cumbulatus decius won't give it to me.
Decius.
It's too late. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her, and I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile. That'll be 1,000 denarii. There was no way. Then that toad shrugs and says, supply. Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here. So all I could do is come back here and now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, get me that sniffing resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen, because I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from Well, come back if you get sick or in.
Decius. Oh, you prick.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside. Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic... Terrible shame what happened to Yulia. But we just... Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii. Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands. She claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. But I digress. Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want? Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try. Well, if you did that, you'd break the... Don't you dare.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I'm paying you, bitch. Oh, they're looking at me. Oh, how creepy. Look at that. I never noticed that. Fuck him! I'm not paying you 1,000. I'd rather reset the loop.
So... Oh.
Hey, bitch.
Oh, you're here. And, you're not like... Why?
I'm gonna see if I can...
It's just... You know... I guess that as a man, I'm happy to... So... Ha! It's hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. I mean, it does say, let the buyer be... All right.
Ixion turns.
People are cant.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Jesus Kaji.
Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our... And I must say, my sartorial friend, leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching. I have traveled distant trade routes, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail? Then you are an explorer, like me. Wonderful. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now... That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some... I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius. Nothing comes to my mind, my friend. I hope that our paths cross again soon.
What are you doing in here? Can't... She needs the... What? Quick, Yulia. Hopefully in a moment she should be able to... That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of...
Yes.
A what? I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I think it's your accent, because it sounded like you said, time traveler. But whatever kind of traveler you are, that was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. Sure. What do you want to know? Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the bow. Gladly. A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't. I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked, hanging by a thread excuse for... Just don't get sick or injured.
I'm getting too invested in this to actually
treat you, but
make more entertainment.
And dangerously short on everything you can imagine. I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time, but I'd rather take this. Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying. But the last time I saw her, the last time any of us, and then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside. and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain. I really shouldn't say. He wouldn't like it. And he's a little bit scary. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out. And you know what that means. I just know Nevia would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
Hey, you alright? I've seen you die about 3 times.
Oh.
She looks like that,
Sorry.
like Chloe girl
I'm
that's
still
in
a bit
the
out of it.
movies.
But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest. As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions. The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler. Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga. All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did. I'm not proud of it, but yes, I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was?
Yes.
You figured it out already. I wish I'd been so astute. Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes, and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning. That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral, and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock. I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it. Don't you think I know that? I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid. When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started.
I could bear off.
Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course. I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him. I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but...
I can help you.
Thank you.
I've stolen like a million, I've stolen like a million gold, so...
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
How do I actually get up? Can I get up around here, or do I have to go around the long way again? Oh yeah, I could get up around here, it looks like.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the gold... All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing?
That's the idea.
What?
Why do you think?
I know. Please just think that...
I'm sorry, but I...
Please, help him. Thank you.
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone. Well, if you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. It's too late for that. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that. Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have...
I have 2,000 denarii.
Our debts. Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then?
Nope.
You'd do that for us? A couple of complete strangers?
Yep.
It seems today we're both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed. Thank you.
Here's your money I stole.
I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back. I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Hey. You are free, little one. Woo!
May Apollo keep you safe.
Is she in here? Oh, she is. I'm gonna talk to that bastard.
I'm so glad you didn't go through with
Oh,
it.
God.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
The newcomer arranged it somehow.
Yep.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back. And we'll
Fuck the rich.
celebrate properly when you're
Steal
ready.
from the rich
I
and
will.
give to the poor.
Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Hey, babe.
Oh.
How you doing?
It's you again. Is everything all right? You mean my life story? Oh, our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't, cut out. It was a good life for a while. We must have had 100 workers, but they fell on deaf ears. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could. I remember diving into the river and then... Thank you. Our priestess at Quartia once told me it's the god's way of creating, but if that's the case... I mean, all it really does is make bad people better at hiding their sins. And good people too frightened to step. I've seen Malleolus, Claudia and Domitius make grown men they've never physically hurt. They've got people running scared because everyone knows Malleolus is... Really? If that's your idea of a joke, it's not fun.
Whoops.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Greetings and salutations.
A new face, are they? Oh my. I take it. I suppose it's quite... Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal... The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mute, and then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily... Let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself, and... You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? Karen, you say? And nothing about that name?
It carries negative connotations where I'm from.
Why is that?
Because of the memes.
The memes? What are the memes?
Well, a meme is a small image. I'm teaching someone from 2,000 fucking years ago about memes.
So, a bit like Egyptian hieroglyphs then?
Something like that.
So your people make hieroglyphics depicting this accursed character, the one they call Karen?
Yes.
I wonder if... No.
What are you going to say?
I apologise. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too?
Yeah.
I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember.
We're all being dragged out of a river.
Any patterns. Good. Thank you. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you. You have? Then what is it? Yes. I understand many of our friends were carried here by a river current. What else? There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll keep asking people how they wound up. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind. And... Come back.
I'm going to speak to this bastard in here.
Fresh meat, huh?
Oh, you, this Dominius guy.
Mariolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day. Her name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? Why? You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunnis. When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected. We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem. Whatever. Just remember.
Yeah, fuck you. You're not receiving visitors. Luckily, I have a key. Sup, bitch!
Thank you. Thank. Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have... I'm...
Is there any other speech options? No.
As you... I trust...
No other speech options. Because of the memes, you see. The memes? Yeah, the memes.
I'm not supposed to be in here. Domitius, come. This is outrageous. Do I need to call Domitius? Get out.
I can't do anything with them. I'll go and have a look at this guy again.
Citizen?
I think it is.
We're finally alone. We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the wall.
Yep.
Forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here?
Yes.
I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed. And you had to start over.
Yes.
Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I broke it.
Broke it? Why in Pluto's name would you do that? Well, it seems you failed spectacularly. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you've sought me out again for a reason. Ask then.
Yep.
Good. Now, was there something else you want? Of course. What is it? Why then did you say... It doesn't matter. It looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to it. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction.
Yep.
They were trying to escape a terrible fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge. The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some stranger. I went looking for my horse and discovered that lonely temple. You can probably figure out the rest. I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain elements instead. It's a cavalry officer. As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you. So, very well. If I did, I'd have led these people. I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let me see if I can... I've always considered my guiding star to be our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and the real enemy in this place is not the golden rule, but human failings. I trust... Thank you. I'll be waiting.
I can stand on the tree. Hello.
Are they?
What's in here? Oh. New space. I've been in here yet. Enter the caves behind the theatre and then turn right at the first fork. And can I take it? Oh no, I can't take it.
On your best behavior, I trust.
Hello.
Olave again. And did you notice? Yes. Yes, I also had such an encounter. What else? That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure. It's as I feared. I think I understand what you mentioned earlier. You met a young woman in the forest named Karen, yes? I see. And was this Karen by any chance wearing a hood? Because I've seen her before. There's something I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
What? How could you know that? And why are you talking to me instead of doing something about it?
Please, go and stop him, and come back to me once we're no longer in danger.
Okay.
Salve.
Help! You have to... A man arrived in the baths. You have to do something, or he's... None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all in. You'll just have to improvise. Thank you. I have to... What? Why? All right, fine.
Hey, what's up, man?
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
No.
I'm not sure I believe that, so allow me to... I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire. So, if you tell me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way, I will put this arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
I've got it.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place? Oh, how very welcoming of you. You want me to let my guard down, is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me. I was told Quinctius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult. You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret? So you admit you're not allowed to leave. Threatening me is not going to help you, but in any case, that sounds an awful lot like a cult to me. And I saw the inscription saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe? A distinction without a difference. You've clearly been indoctrinated into this nonsense. Now tell me, where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues? You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me. Yes, yes, because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind. What baffles me is how a person can believe in something with such zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quinctius is. Do not waste it. Gold? I don't care about gold. You don't seem to understand the situation.
I'm gonna get this prick to stop.
Abundantly clear. The only thing I care about is carrying out my duty to execute the cultist Quinctius. I have spent many exhausting months tracking this arsonist through cities and villages, roads and forests, bribing stubborn travelers and peasants for leads. At times, I was so bone-tired I could have sworn I'd approached the brink of death. But still, day and night, I pressed on for the glory of the Emperor. So, you see, I know he's here. Turning back is not an option, and right now, the only thing standing between me and my triumphant return to Rome is you. So, for the last time, are you going to tell me where he is? Or do I have to put an arrow in you and ask the next person I meet? Then you're of no use. Do you have any last words? Well, I'd say that's rather convenient, since I was planning to kill you all anyway.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Fucking moron. I'm turning into gold. I don't want to be gold. Fucking moron. You again.
Oh. Yulia? Oh no. But how did you... All right, of course. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you...
Do I need more money now? Oh, okay. I should, next time there's a loop, I should try and get, like, I should try and get the money back.
The 49 melodies fetch again.
No time to explain. I'm supposed to give you the Sylphium resin for Yulia.
What? Quick, give it here. I'm just going to help us.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Hello.
Feeling all right? That's a shame. Thanks again.
Oh, she knows that I did it. Do I get my stuff back when I... Oh yeah, I've got some resin. I haven't got that many money though.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Hey, I met you yet?
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce from... I hear we have you to thank for saving Julia's life. Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a... Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like that.
He's gay! Burn him!
I'm joking. In the city of Noviomagos, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for that, so I hid who I was for... What was it? But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, my openness didn't go... Nice of you to say, but not in any case. The Romans are far more accepting, and among them, or at least I thought... it's not just graffiti. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affair. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So if I had to guess... Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature a sin. If
yeah,
there
the
are
bastards.
any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule. Really? Who is it? You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it? I would talk to him myself, but I think that would just inflame the situation. It's probably best if you do it, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's up, my vote isn't for sale. Nice to talk to.
He's just jealous that Virgil isn't going to give him a little bit of bum. Rufius is gay, ha 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 ha. That's him.
Name's Rufius. No idea what you're talking about? Yes, so what? What are you going to do about it?
You're gay, ha ha ha.
And why should I? The one true God says that for man to lie with another man... well, I don't know. Maybe... There is only one true God. And he laid waste to Sodom and Gomorrah.
There's a bird chirping in my right ear and I fucking hate it.
I don't like where this is going. I have no idea what you're talking about. And unless you want... I have nothing to say.
Cunt. Alright, let's cope with the assassin quickly.
Shall we?
Help! A man... You... Thank you. I have to... What?
Hey, assassin. How you doing?
Stop right there. I'm looking for
Crispius.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live.
Yeah, he's in there. Go ahead. He's right in the back there. Can you see?
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Hey, got a bow. Is someone gold down at the bottom here? Damn. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to stream more of this because it's not a very stream. It's not a very streamer, you know, friendly game. It's just a lot of talking. There's not a lot I can take the piss out of. So I'm going to. I'll edit a few little bits and then maybe do something with them in the future. Little bits that I thought were funny, but that's about it. But yeah, honestly, this is a good game. Like I played like what was it, an hour and a half, and I think I'm quite the way through it, but it's very, very good, very, very well done. So, good job to the guys who've done that, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll probably play another Game Pass game another time. I'll probably kill it with fire maybe tomorrow. Spider game. And then maybe after that we'll play Forza Horizon 5 later on next week when that comes out. But as of now, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.